so here's the update from the turkey woods. Okay, so I slipped in here. The more I thought about it on the way out here, the more I thought that these turkeys are unpredictable in their patterns, so it'd be very difficult for me to even attempt to take a bow shot with these guys. I'm not by any means a very, very, very good archer, but I'm pretty good with the shotgun, so in case I have to run and gun these turkeys, I really want to be able to move around in here, and with a bow it's just so hard to do that. So I grab my gun. I'm set up right now. It's about 10 to 6 in the morning. It's still very dark out, very quiet, very wet, and I'm right on the edge of where I last seen them last night, and I have no idea where they roosted. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of sit here and wait until I hear a gobble out of the roost. Hopefully they do gobble, and make a plan if I need to go deeper in the woods or if I just need to set up right here and call to them. Right now it's just a waiting game, so I think in the next 10 minutes everything will start unfolding. But let's see what happens. Hopefully things happen soon.
So, what a cool hunt. So I knew these birds were roosted close, but I didn't have an exact location. Last time I seen them was about 60, 75 yards to the south here. And I knew it was getting late in the day, so I knew they had been roosting close. So I didn't want to risk going in too deep to the property. Chances that they just did something different with this weather. But I decided that in the other pre-interview, I stated that I'm just gonna sit right here. I'm gonna wait till they gobble, and then I'm gonna make a move on them. Whether I gotta push back closer to the road or I gotta push deeper into the woods, I'll do whatever I need to do. Well, I bet it was 5 minutes after I shut the camera off that I actually had heard my first gobble of the morning, and I couldn't have been 50 yards from the tree, the roost tree, which was way too close for comfort. I did not want to be there, but at this point I'm stuck, right? Like, it's enough daylight where they're obviously awake. They could hear me move around. I couldn't even set up a decoy. I was basically frozen right at the tree that I was at. Luckily, when I decided to stay put, I stayed put in a spot that I was hoping to set up at. So, great bird. They were roosted right there, gobbling like freaking crazy this morning. The whole flock was right there. There ended up being 3 toms with this group instead of the 2 that I seen last night. So they picked up a third one, or I just didn't see the third one. Then they finally pitched down. It took a long time for them to pitch down. I thought maybe that they had seen me and they just were going to stay in the tree all morning, but they ended up pitching down. They pitched down kind of away from me and then in front of me. But the hens were chirping so beautifully that I knew that I could get the hens all fired up. So I just hit that Woodhaven call, got that lead hen fired up. She was talking back to me, I was talking back to her. She started working this way, and I could just see the toms barely through the trees here. And all of a sudden, all at once, not one hen, not one tom, but the whole flock just started flooding towards me. And I had this big tree around here. I didn't know which way they're going to come out at. And I bet you, I had the other 2 strutters. I bet they couldn't have been 12 yards from me, but they were behind that big old tree. So this was the guy that was out in the open. Presented me a good 20-yard shot, took the shot, made a good shot on him. He ended up running a little bit, but he ended up dying right away after. So what a freaking cool morning. I never heard that many gobbles that close in my life. So he's a good solid bird. Probably a nice 2-year-old. Very happy with him, very happy to punch my tag.